Good morning. I wanted to share something with you. Not so you feel sorry for me and go, oh gosh, just purely because like the last 3 days in particular, maybe 4 actually, I feel like I've been completely trapped inside my body. I've been in a lot of pain. And probably over nearly 5 years ago, I went to go and see a consultant privately for something else. And as I spoke to him about my medical history, he said to me, I really think you've actually got an autoimmune condition and I want to refer you to a rheumatologist. And my attitude at the time was, I'd rather not know, because I do believe that if you fixate on certain things, then that becomes your living reality rather than being able to move past it. So I decided to ignore it. And as I've got older, I have noticed more of those symptoms creeping in, because of course I had to do like a little sneaky check of what the symptoms were, and I was like, oh my God. So I kind of like put it to the back of my mind and just thought, no, I can relate to some of the symptoms. But this week I had a full-on like flare up, and when I readdressed going through those symptoms, I was like, okay, this consultant probably did have a point, but what are my options? Now, like many things, people don't know what cause a load of underlying conditions. And I truly believed, because medicine, although that's progressed in so many levels, and especially when it comes to medication, I believe that it's because people have stopped understanding their bodies. Like, they've stopped listening to their bodies because we've untrained our minds to actually be able to read our bodies. And actually, your body is always giving you signals whether something's right or wrong. Like, if you wake up in the morning and you're exhausted, our natural reaction now is just to have a stimulant which is going to get us through the day, whether that be caffeine or sugar, whatever it is that's your kind of fix, and in reality, if we were truly looking after our bodies, then we would be resting or acknowledging that our bodies are tired and they need rest, because it's a warning sign that your body is doing too much. And I really truly believe we've lost touch. And actually, I had so many ailments and health conditions when I was growing up. I had very poor immunity, and that's what led me to discover kinesiology and actually go on to study to be a practitioner in kinesiology, was because I've always had the mindset that you are truly responsible for your health. And I think that one of the biggest mistakes that happens is people always pass the buck. Like with everything in life, like it's not just about your health, it's about responsibility for your actions. And I truly believe that now is the time that, people really need to address things in a different way. I'm not suggesting at all that people don't go to doctors or consultants or take pharmaceutical medicine at all. All I'm saying is that as you live in your body, you need to learn to recognise the symptoms that your body is producing, and actually do a little bit of your own investigation. And it's not to make you a qualified doctor or you know any better or you're disregarding what you've been told or anything, but a lot of health remedies, especially, if you go and see a Chinese medicine specialist, a functional medicine specialist, it's a nutritional naturopath. It's not somebody studied nutrition and naturopathy, I can't even say it. Then a lot of what they use is actually derived from nature a lot of the time, because that was our greatest source of power. And the bizarre thing is, over the years, we've been destroying nature, and that is actually our natural medicine. So what I've done over the last sort of few days, and this is the mistake everyone makes as well, when they suddenly go, oh, oh shit, I'm not very well, what am I going to do? I'm going to order an arsenal of supplements, rather than doing health maintenance, which is listening to your body and supplementing to maintain optimum health. And why do you supplement? There's a big argument that you can get all your nutrition from your food. No, you can't, because the quality of the soil's changed, how we feed our animals has changed, you know, how we pump them full of hormones isn't normal, you know, our fruits and veggies are covered in pesticides and herbicides. So in effect, everything's kind of poisonous. So you can't get the nutrient density that you need to from the foods, because the chemicals that are on the food and the chemicals that are consumed by the animals that eat the food impair your digestion, which means that you actually become nutrient deficient. And I'm not saying it is like that for everyone, but like one of the factors that you really need to address for anybody that's sick is actually healing your gut. Because without your gut working in optimum order, you can't absorb any nutrients. So if you're taking a bucket load of supplements but eating crap, it's really a waste of money a lot of the time. I'm not saying it doesn't work and it's better than nothing, but you really need to think about these things. And having, you know, sort of this period of what I refer to as reflection, because it's like, for someone like me who's supposed to be promoting health, you know, the reality is my body has to be maintained at a certain level to remain optimum health. I'm one of those people that I just believe is more sensitive than the average. I look after myself a lot better than a lot of people. It's just that my body, my body's too pure for this earth. So take responsibility and look after your body. Simple.